Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako si Joe the Mango and welcome to the first episode of Love Notes. Nag-decide po ako pumunta dito to this beautiful lake para basahin ang ating first letter. Dear Joe, first of all, I'm very happy to know that your program is back. I've been waiting for this time to come and it's finally happening. You can call me Hazel. I'm 31 years old and I've been your avid fan since I was a little child. In fact, Love Notes the movie noong 1995 was the very first movie na pinanood ko kasama yung sister ko and yung friends niya. I'm writing to you this letter to vent out my feelings and to ask for advice. Joe, I have a very successful career, but I've always felt that something is missing in my life. In a flight from Hong Kong to Cebu last January 2019, while listening to Celine Dion's That's the Way It Is, I wasn't able to help my tears from falling. Being single, this has always been my prayer. And as the song goes, don't give up on your faith. Love comes to those who believe it. That's the way it is. One day, I had a chance encounter with our new office mate, Dino, in the elevator. My office mates who knew he was single too started to pair us, but I felt a bit uncomfortable dahil 3 years mas bata sa akin si Dino. But fate had its way, and we became closer each day, until finally, naging kami na noong June 2019. Sabi ko, Lord, thank you. Finally, may boyfriend na ako. Our relationship was perfect at first. We traveled places together and made unforgettable memories. Pero hindi nagtagal, napansin ko na parang he was becoming indifferent and sarcastic to me. One time, I told him, lunch naman tayo at sabay na rin tayong umuwi. And you know what he said? Bakit? Required ba? I saw many red flags along the way, Joe, but I just ignored them because there are times na he would be sweet and thoughtful naman. One time, nung magkasama kami, I told him that I just love you so much. Pero anong sabi niya sa akin? Hazel, I cannot reciprocate the love you're giving me. Nabigla ako, Joe. I told myself, Hazel, it's okay. Nakahanap ka lang ng katapat mo, magbabago din yan. We've been going out for a while now, so I asked him kung kailan niya ako dadalhin sa bahay nila para ipakilala sa parents niya. He told me, don't ask me that question, Hazel. Para ka ng desperada. Again, Joe, it hit me, but I still remained quiet and patient. Nung birthday niya last June 2019, he took a leave from work and didn't even invite me. I was the one who prepared the cake and planned the date for our first anniversary. Hindi daw siya pala bigay ng gifts. He avoids my friends at ako ang napapahiya, Joe, every time they ask me kung bakit hindi ko siya kasama pag lumalabas kami. I have attempted to end our relationship several times, but I just love him so much that I'm the one who always gives in. Joe, nung Valentine of this year, we went out on a date, and all my pent-up frustration were wiped away when he held my hand, kissed me, and hugged me tightly. Deep inside, I had a glimpse of hope. I felt na kahit ganun siya, that maybe he loved me somehow. But 3 days after that date, Joe, nakipag-break siya sa akin sa text. Sabi niya, I don't deserve someone like him. That he's not growing in this relationship at hindi na raw siya masaya. Huwag na raw naming pilitin dahil we will just be miserable. Joe, gumuho ang mundo ko. Until now, I keep blaming myself. Ano bang mali sa akin? Bakit niya ako iniwan? I tried to reach out several times but he doesn't want to talk to me. Nito lang, March 17, I saw him for the first time after our breakup. Nagawa pa niya mag-smile sa akin, Joe, habang ako nanginginig, naiiyak. I told him everything I wanted to tell him, and then he replied, Hazel, I'm proud of you always, but this is not what I want. I want to explore myself. I want to be somewhere else. I loved you, but somewhere along the way, I fell out of love. We cannot continue this because we will just be miserable, and I'm so sorry. Joe, there was another girl, Bumalik from abroad yung ex-girlfriend niya. And a few days later, he changed his FB status to in a relationship. Alam mo kung anong na-feel ko, Joe? Parang tinapak-tapakan niya ako. He never posted any picture of us when we were together. At naiintindihan ko yun dahil hindi daw talaga siya pala post. And even sa status niya, hindi niya ako nilagay. I'm posting photos with him sa stories and he never accepted my tags. Joe, I felt that he never respected and valued me. He even blocked me in FB and Instagram. Very insensitive, Joe. Nananadya talaga. Walang respeto. As if I'm the one who cheated. Parang siya pang may galit sa akin. Everyone in the office are mad at him. They knew about our breakup because of his FB posts. Joe, bakit ganon? Iyak na lang ako ng iyak kahit alam kong wala naman akong kasalanan. Joe, maliban na masyado akong nag-fantasize na siya na ang para sa akin. Joe, why did I compromise a lot to keep our relationship, even to the point na nakakalimutan ko na ang sarili ko? I even asked God, why did He let me suffer like this? I felt na parang basura lang ako ngayon. I felt used, betrayed, and disrespected. Please enlighten me, Joe. Thank you for reading my letter, and more power to your show. Sincerely yours, Hazel. Hazel, alam ko it took a lot of courage for you to share this to us. Salamat for the trust. There is no perfect relationship. There is no perfect boyfriend. But there are telltale signs that women should be aware of. Hazel, you wanted to believe na mahal ka ng boyfriend mo kahit maraming warning signs na nagsasabi na hindi. You chose to ignore them. Why? Kasi when we desperately want something to be true, it can be easy for us to convince ourselves that it is, kahit nakikita na ng lahat na hindi. There are many times when we choose to stay in a bubble where there is still hope that things will get better. And for many, it is the best place to be, given their present challenges. But sometimes, we have to break this bubble habang maaga, because the longer we stay in it, the harder and the more painful our fall will be. Kung mahal ka ng boyfriend mo, he will make time for you. We can never be too busy for the people we love. Sometimes you would feel na mas keen ka to talk to him, to see him. Pero siya, he's not as keen as you are to reach out or make the first move or an invitation. Kung mahal ka ng boyfriend mo, he won't always make you wait. Kung naghihintay ka ng hours or days before he replies to your messages kahit nabasa na niya, then he probably just doesn't want to talk to you that much. Kung mahal ka ng boyfriend mo, he will put the needs, your needs, before his own. Surely may mga days na he will be busy or times na he won't be able to do things with you or for you. But he will always make a way to meet your needs and make you feel that you are important to him. If your boyfriend loves you, he will cherish you. Hindi ka niya ikahihiya o itatago. He would shout out your name out loud for everyone to hear. He would be proud of your relationship at hindi siya matatakot malaman ng iba. Alam niyo ba yung breadcrumb relationship? Yung para kang breadcrumbs na hindi ka naman talaga gusto, pero they are keeping you para kung wala na yung tinapay, hindi pa rin sila magugutom. They don't want you, but they keep you just in case. And that is so unfair. Hazel, if your boyfriend loves you, he will be kind to you. Hindi ka niya dapat sinisigaw-sigawan, pinapahiya o binabastos sa anumang okasyon, whether in public or kahit kayong dalawa lang. Hindi dapat nakasalalay sa mood niya yung joy ng relationship niyo. He should be considerate of your feelings also. Hindi yung lagi nilang, it's about how I feel. If your boyfriend loves you, he will respect you. Yung ginawa niya sa'yo was clearly disrespectful at pinakita lang niya that he's not man enough to stand up and be accountable for his actions. If a man loves you, he will make improvements, not excuses. Hazel, your only mistake was that you loved him with your eyes closed. That you have allowed what you feel in your heart to stubbornly take over what you already know in your head. Let us always remember that we cannot make someone love us. All we can strive is to become someone worth loving. And you, Hazel, you have been someone worth loving. And it is to your boyfriend's loss that he didn't really see that. One day, you will look back at this and smile, because what you thought was the end of the world was just the beginning of a new life. God allows us to suffer to show us that there is something to hope for beyond our pain. Hazel, God will always send the right person to walk into your life, but you have to free yourself first by letting the wrong one walk away. Hanggang sa susunod na linggo pong muli, ako si Joe Domingo for another episode of Love Notes.